Happy Friday, Warriors. I'm going to start this week with one that was gut punch city. A lot of people were replying, sharing their vulnerability and where they're falling short with this one. And this one's by Jordan Raynor, and it read, "The ability to cultivate depth is valuable to you. But more importantly, your ability to go deep at work and at home is valuable to others. The way you serve your employer well is by being fully present, doing focused work that yields tremendous output. The way you serve your family well is being fully present physically and mentally when you're at home." And it's that last sentence that hit home for a lot of people. It's being fully present. And so I've identified a lot of areas of weakness in my life, whether it's anger, fear, being present, and I tie statements or questions to those. And when it comes to being present, I either say, what's my next thought that clears my brain space? Or I say, be where your feet are. Because our employer, we owe it to our employer, we owe it to our family, we owe it to our spiritual life to not be completely distracted and go in and do some deep work where we're at to get some great outcomes. So it's worth that discipline to be present, be where your feet are, and try to eliminate distractions. The next one was never hold yourself back from trying something new just because you're afraid you won't be good enough. You'll never get the opportunity to do your best work if you're not willing to first do your worst and then let yourself learn and grow. We've all had our first time swinging a golf club or shooting a basket, doing that cheerleading or dance number. That first day you show up in your career field and you have absolutely no idea what you're doing. Yet, however, through all those, when we want to try something new and we're more established in our adulthood, we let fear overtake us. We let the self-doubt of, we're not good enough, we're not going to be able to do this. I was terrible at podcasting the first 20 episodes, but I got comfortable over time of the consistency and putting in the reps. These videos still become super uncomfortable just looking into a camera, but it ties to my purpose of building an army of mountain movers. So if you're looking to start something that ties to a purpose bigger than you, that serves people, that makes you happy, go do it. Take that next step. Identify what that next step is. And then the next one was about finding your tribe and letting your weirdness out. 2 chapters of the book where it says if you feel different or like an outsider, you just haven't found your right tribe yet. There are people out there whose hearts will feel like home. Wear your uniqueness proudly so you can recognize that. And that's huge. And that's a two-way street. If you're hanging out with a tribe of people, but you're not being your authentic self, and being unauthentic is how you got into that tribe, you're not going to grow. And it's kind of like bringing a fake ID to a club. But if you let your true uniqueness out, you're going to attract the right people in your life. And then vice versa, if you have the right people in your life, they'll unlock your greatest potential and embrace and encourage your weirdness, your uniqueness. So dwell on those, consider them, reflect on them, and most importantly, take some action. Finish strong, and I will see you next week.